See, America think that because the United Nations are headquartered in our country, mainly New York, the stock exchange of the world's markets comes through New York, and Congress controls the purse strings with this petrodollar. So America can prop up itself as a permanent member, as a hegemonic power over the rest of the world with our currency. So since this racket, I insist that the United Nations create an artificial island that we use grudgers in the oceans to create an artificial island to relocate the United Nations building in hollow international grounds. Because America, using this permanent member status ever since World War II, thinks that we could use our veto power to control the United Nations organization, thereby control the world with our hegemonic currency. Congress to the Treasury, Congress controls the flow of these greenbacks to the Treasury Department. And using Federal Reserve oligarchs, they prop up the stock exchange. And so they enslave the whole world to our currency dependency of floating gasoline throughout the world, enslaving the whole world to the stock exchange, to the Treasury Department, to the purse strings of Congress. So if America doesn't want to relinquish its petrodollar as hegemonic currency, floating gasoline, if America wants to veto the rest of the nations on Earth, the rest of the countries on Earth, from being permanent members in the Security Council, then I'm for insisting that Antonio Guterres relocates the building to hollow ground. In other words, we should grudge and build an artificial island and then relocate the United Nations headquarters building to that island that belongs to hollow international grounds. So if America wants to maintain the hegemonic power, veto, totalitarian power within the permanent member seat, and it doesn't want to relinquish it, and doesn't allow the rest of the United Nations member states throughout the world to become permanent members, if America insists on petrodollars enslaving the world to gasoline, then I would insist that Antonio Guterres and the United Nations Assembly votes that we move that building to hollow grounds, create an artificial island, and relocate the United Nations headquarters building. Let America be warned.